What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. As for myself, I am doing good. As for my trading today, it was not so good. Started off halfway decent, but early on, I'm talking about 8 o'clock this morning early, I knew that I was not firing on all cylinders. I knew it. And I made the comment in the Discord that exactly that. I typed exactly that right there, that I am not firing on all cylinders this morning. Took some trades. Trades were green, but I managed them poorly. And it is what it is. It was bad trading. I ended up sitting for a little while, jumped back in the market, and gave back the little money that I had made in the performance account. So the performance account is the account that I can get actually paid off of with Apex. I have to trade a minimum of 10 days. I got to make at least $500. And I can request a payout. So that account is the account that we need to be holding money. But that is the account that I made the least amount of money of early this morning, and I gave it all back. On that, we're going to switch on over to trade performance, and we'll look and see exactly what I did today. So reviewing trades for July 19th. Showing that we took a total of 17 trades. That's not accurate. That is not accurate. Didn't take that many trades, but took quite a few. Net profit on the day, we made $515. This is spread across the performance account and the two eval accounts. But look at these numbers, y'all. Gross profit, I made $1,795. Gross losses, I gave back $1,280. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Says I took 17 trades, 12 of them was green, 5 of them were red. Again, not totally accurate. Average winning trade, $149.58. Average losing trade, $256. That is horrible. That means we were losing more than we were making. When you do this, usually this is not a red day. It is not. Again, these numbers are for the performance account as well as the eval accounts. So what I want to do, let's just look at the performance account. It's the one that makes me money. Net profit on that account, made $205. That's on a gross profit of $1,485. And we gave back $1,280 of that money. You know what that says is that the eval accounts didn't lose any money. We lost it all in the actual performance account that puts money in my pocket. That's the one that pays. The eval accounts, you have to show that you are qualified to trade and make money. The performance account, you trade that one after you have shown. Trading like this today, if somebody pulls up my trades, which they do over at Apex, they review their performance account traders. They review those trades. And if they saw this today, they would be like, hell to the no. Come back down. Average winner, 185. Average loser, 256. It's a little bit better. That average ratio moved up like about 0.25. Still horrible. Look at this. Largest winner, 730. That's nice, especially when you see how it was done. Largest loser, $590. It's horrible. That is horrible. I did record my trades today, but they are on my laptop. where you usually see me sitting at is not where I'm usually trading at. I'm usually trading from my laptop at another location. Switch on over to the actual charts and we'll get to looking at, oh, nope, let's go back. Let's go back. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at the actual trades. And for that, I am going to turn on all of the trades. Let's go to trades. Let's take a look at it. So this morning, 8:26, I take the first trade. And it's a green trade. Make $25. Something is missing. Let's see what it is. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to add another column. Maxed. MAE is max unrealized gains. This is the one. Actually, no, those numbers are showing the same. That's the thing. When I trade from one computer and I recap from another, these numbers get a little skewed. Because MAE and MFE should not be the same. Let me click generate and see if it's gonna. Nope, it's not. Yeah, these are not the same. So it's not showing what I wanted to show you. What I want to show you is what I was actually up when these were at their maximum, which is what Apex looks at. Apex looks and sees what the max was and what you actually made. So can't do that today, but made 25 bucks. This trade was up a lot more than $25. Come right back, 8:39, take the next trade. I make 70 bucks. So now I'm up $95 in the PA account. So up 90 bucks, 95. Not happy with the way I'm trading though. Not happy at all. To the point that I make that comment in the Discord that I'm not firing on all cylinders. So about 8 minutes goes by. I switch over to the eval accounts. Got two eval accounts, 7 and 6. Switch over to those. I take 2 trades in the account number 7, make $40, make $50. So 90 bucks for that account. Come right back. I swap over account number 6, take 2 trades in that account. I make $115 and $105. So I make $220 in that account. At that point, I'm like, okay, I took 2 trades in, I took a trade in each of those accounts, decent gains. Let me switch back over to the performance account and let me see if I can make some money for that account. So I'm gonna close out the 2 eval accounts and now we're just strictly looking at the performance account. So you see, I didn't take a trade from 8:30 to 10:30. Almost 2 hours goes by. Almost 2 hours goes by. And I take a trade, I go long, and I lose $315. So now in the performance account, now instead of being green 95, I'm down 220. All right, no harm, no foul. This is a lot larger than I want to take a loss on. I'll explain how I usually will size in so that I can kind of control these. Very easily stated, I usually do not want to get in a trade that requires me to put a stop that's more than 10 points. 10 points, $20, I'm risking $200. I'm comfortable risking $200. On one contract, there's no reason I should lose $315 because that means that the stop was a whole lot larger than it needed to be. But next trade, another single contract, I lose $175. Now I'm down $395 in the performance account. Giving back gains that I made yesterday. Okay, no harm, no foul. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. So these I had went long and I'm against the market. I realized that I flip I go short, and now I go short 3 contracts. If you look at the times, 10:29 and 21 seconds. That's why I was saying the number of trades that is showing I took, I knew was not accurate. This was one trade, but they split it into 3 individual trades. I make $145 per contract. That gets me back green on the morning, $40. I'm like, whew, I am back green on the morning. I was up 95. Now I'm only up 40, but at least I'm green. With commissions, this probably only had me up about $10. So still in that 10:30 window, fire right back, and I go long. One contract, lose $100. That's risking 5 points. Easy math. I'm risking 5 points. Okay, no problem. Now I turn around, and because I thought I was going against the wrong up here, I go short and I size in 2 contracts. It's not something I should be doing. I should be taking a single contract. There's no reason I need to be trading 2 contracts in this account, in the $25,000 performance account. You'll see that as we keep going down. But I take 2 contracts. 4 minutes later, I lose $590. You heard it. But let's split that. Per contract, I lost about $290. $290 would be what, $580? So $295. That again is bad, because if there's a candle, and when we look at the chart this morning, you're going to see why these losses were as big as they were. And it's going to be because the candles were as big as they were. But I have to be able to be disciplined and not get caught in the hoopla of wanting to take that trade. But go down 590. It is what it is. Okay, so now I'm down $650. It is what it is. I done been down. I done been red before. I come back. I take 2 contracts. I make $110 on this trade right here. Make 110. Just trying to whittle on into this now. And after this trade, I said there's no reason that I should be taking 2 contracts. Don't start sizing up trying to eat into this number. Don't do that. So that's why you see me go back to 1 contract. But boy, oh boy, if I took 2 contracts on this next trade. This next trade. Mind you, my thought on NQ today was long. So me taking these shorts, we're kind of bucking the trend. But this trade right here, look at the entry. Perfect, clean, 16,000. The break of 16,000. In at 10:38, I stay in this bad boy 5 minutes. I make $730 on 1 contract. Had I been sized in with 2 like I was doing here, this would have been a $1,460 trade. But make $730 on that 1 contract. That's solid. That finally gets me back green on the morning. Could have finished right there, up 90. Fees and commissions probably was up about 50 to tell you the truth. But look at this, man. At 8:43 in the morning, I was up $95. 2 hours later, at 8:43 or 10:43, I'm only down $5 more than I was up right there. That's bad. And then I paid all this commission in between. So just definitely knew I wasn't firing on all cylinders early on. But then I take 1 more trade, go long, 10:52. I'm in this trade 7 seconds. 7 seconds, and I made $115, closing out the morning making $205. So end of the morning, we are finishing green in the performance account. We finished green in both eval accounts. So not a very bad day, but it was a very bad trading day. And I'm gonna be curious to look at the recording when I go get my laptop out my truck here in a little while. But let's come on back over here to the charts. Let's come on back over to the charts, and I'm gonna blow up this 2-minute chart. We're gonna focus on just the 2-minute chart. I need to figure out a way to, when I highlight a candle, it gives me open, close, high, low on this screen, because I have it down here in this box. But it'd be so much easier if I could just highlight a candle up here. But I'll do math. I'll do math on that. But I put a block or a box over areas that I was trading today. Kind of makes it easy, hopefully, for y'all to kind of focus on where I was taking the trades at. So we're just going to focus on the trades in the performance account. So first trade, I took that at 826. So was getting in off of this candle right here. I'm gonna highlight the top of that candle is 1601. The low of that candle is 996. This was a 5-point candle. I'm risking $100. This thing never comes down anywhere near my stop. It's catching support on the slow moving average. Fast moving average is gonna be first line of defense. Second one, slow moving average, third line of defense. This is a 10 EMA. This is a 20 EMA. This just grinds up and it rides it so well. And I only make $25 on this trade, y'all. I get out right here. Now, these lines are not totally accurate. I'm going to state that right now. For some reason, when I draw lines on the charts that's on my laptop, they're not being brought over to the charts that's on my desktop. And I don't know why that is. With Thinkorswim, if you draw them on one computer and you save it, it saves it on another one. So I'm not sure why it is not doing that. But get out right here. First target on this trade should have been this wick right here. That's where my first, so I'm gonna click it and I'm gonna just drag it down to right there. Because if I look to the left, that's the pivot high. So entering here, I should have at least been taking this up to here. This came up and I moved my stop and ended up getting stopped out. Do see that the next candle, it just comes right on up where I needed to go to. And by this candle finishing strong, I wouldn't have exited right there. I would have waited to see if it's going to continue higher, which it did. But get out right here, no problem. Next candle, we get this move. So what do? I come over, I highlight this candle, and I don't have to highlight it because usually it has it over there in that little box. The high of that candle is 16,005. The low of that candle, 1599. This is a 6-point candle, risking $120 when I enter this trade right here. So I need to be trying to get at least 120 out of it on the other side. I know that I don't have room up to this first line. Don't have room. But enter, chops around. It finally makes the move. This is where I need to look at the video, and I'm glad that I recorded it. And what I'll do after I do this recap is I'll probably do just some trade specific videos with just particular trades in it. That way we can look at my execution, look at how I manage it, because looking at this chart, I'm not sure if this came up and then I moved my target or I moved my stop and then it came back and stopped me out, or if that's where it actually got me out of the trade at target. But $70 on that trade. $70. These trades coming through here, these were on the eval account, so not gonna worry about those. We're gonna come over to this block right here, which was the 1026 time frame. So this candle 1026, this is the eval account as well. Next trade that we take in the performance account 1026. So I got to hover over a 1028 candle. And look at this, y'all. I don't even need to look at the video to see that this was a horrible trade. I'm going long right here. I am going long. What is wrong with that picture, y'all? With my trading style, I want to see the candle close above a level, either a blue line or a red line. Then I want to see the next candle break the high. That way I have a solid entry and I got a solid stop somewhere down here. I enter off of pure FOMO. This thing rips up. It's got a top and tail right here. So this should have been my first thing to glance at and say it's sellers all up in this tail. That's what this tail means when I look at it. It's sellers in there. They're going to fight to push this back down. But the buyers come in right as this candle opens. They strong. And we'll come over here and look at this one real quick just so we can see the anatomy of the candle. So this candle opens right here. The green candle opens at the low of the body and it closes at the top of the body. So it closes there. Comes over. This is where the red candle opens. Red candle opens at the top. It closes at the bottom. So what this candle did was it opened here. It pushed up. Buyers pushed up. I enter as it breaks this blue line. And then the sellers say, aha, aha, we got us one. Pushes it up a little bit. And then sellers just put the hammer down. They put the hammer down and smushed this all the way back down. And then the buyers give this one little valiant effort and they close right there. Next candle opens at the top because it's red. Buyers again push this up. I get the bright idea. Nothing on this chart is telling me I should go long right here, but I average in off of this one, go long right here. Buyers push this back up over this level. They know that look around. They know that LMD is waiting for it to break an area and he's not following his plan at the moment. And they say what? They say, aha, we got us another one, or we got him again. They shove this thing all the way down. I stop out right here as it breaks. Now you have the slow moving average above the fast moving average, which is telling you that this is in a downtrend. So I have to stop out when it breaks the second line of defense. Stop out, comes down, kind of pushes back up. This is where you see the trade that I took the 3 contracts on, made $145 per contract. I get in because I know when this failed this level, it's coming back down to this level. I get in, this thing comes down, and look at my exit right on the red line. Right on the red line. So I like my little whistle. Now I'm bringing this over real quick and you'll see where that line comes from. It's coming from these areas. And it's actually, drag it up. That gets more points touching. Wick almost, full wick, body and a wick, body and a wick. So that's where this line came from. And it's red because it's significant price level. It's a significant price level. So I'll bring this back over. Let's blow it back up. So actually I get out as this kind of pushes down. I get out perfect. I get out at the bottom of the wick, if you can see that. So that's the trade that got me back green on the morning, $40. Then a minute later, I get the harebrained scheme to go long. So I go long right here. And this thing We'll look at it again. So it closes. The next one opens, pushes up. I go long right here, and I'm buying again into sellers. Go long. This comes up, pushes back down. I have my stop just below this line. I get stopped out. I lose $110. I got in this trade at 10:36. Lasted about a minute. So yeah, this kind of chops around, stops me out. No reason to take this trade. Again, this is FOMOing, but it was the right idea, but look at this. I have no place to put a stop. I have no place to solidly get an entry. But look at what it did. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. It went from this level up to the next level, and then it broke that level, and it broke that level, and it broke that level, and it just kept going. My stop was too tight right there. This was on 2 contracts too. But again, I had no place to put a stop. I could have arbitrarily put my stop in the middle of this zone. Just put it here in the middle arbitrarily. But that's not my strategy. That's me not firing on all cylinders, taking this trade. But this thing rips. I got to give it to it. It did rip. I just got stopped out. Okay, no problem. Next trade. 1038. Let's go to the 1040 candle. There we go. This was the shebang-a-bang, y'all. So, got in here. Red trade. And let me make sure I'm saying that. I might not even, yeah. Scratch all of that I just said, y'all. Scratch every bit of it. I'm getting in on this trade that I'm speaking of now on this candle right here. I'm getting in on the 1037 candle that I just took that loss on. And I'm going long. So it is a blue arrow. Got to be up here. Buying as it's breaking. This is a bad one. This is just as bad as how I was talking over there though. Let's look at this candle though. 1601, the low of the candle, 86. This is a 15 point candle. If I enter right here and this comes down, stops me out, I'm gonna lose $300. I don't need to take a trade off of this big candle. Or if I'm gonna take the trade, my stop needs to be below these moving averages and VWAP. I get in, I get stopped out, not even before it gets below this area, and I lose $110. So that was this trade. The big trade, I get in on the 1040 candle right here. So this is the last one we'll review. This is the one that got me all the way back green. So again, let's look at the bigger picture right here. Let's look at the bigger picture. Lower low, lower high. Lower high, lower low. Actually, no, let's do that again. Let's do that again. Lower high, or lower low, lower high, higher low from here, lower high, lower low, even high, higher low. This is, and I didn't even catch this. I don't even know if any of the guys in the Discord caught this. This is a perfect inverted head and shoulders. This is the head. This is the shoulder. This is the shoulder. This is the body doing the same thing the body did over there. So, bigger picture, we're transitioning into exactly what this thing did. So I get in right here. Excellent, coming off of the fast moving average. And this thing rips through the zones. I don't get out because it gets to this blue one. Don't get out because it gets to this blue one. I don't get out because it gets to this one. It keeps ripping through. Finishes near the high. This opens here, flushes back down, and then rips. When it rips, and again, I'm missing some lines up in here. I know I am. So when I get that other video out, we'll actually get to see how I had the chart drawn up. But this rips, opens here, and it rips. And I let this come up and smack me on the target. And I'm good with that. This gets me back green 90 bucks. And then just because we're sitting here, we'll take a look at this last one. We get the pullback right to the fast moving average. I like that. Bottom and tail, I like that. Breaking over previous day's high, I like that. We're getting quite a few areas of confluency that's making this a good trade. Let's highlight, or let's go over the top of that candle. Call it 1630. The low of it, 1620. This is a 10-point candle. I love 10-point candles. That's a $200 risk. That's easy. I get in a little late, and this thing rips, and then it comes back down, and I get out right there, and I make 115. This would have been a $200 trade if I got out. This would have had a line. I'm gonna go ahead, drop one, because it got a pivot right there. So I'll drop that line. That would have been my target right there. So this comes up. I should be getting out as it hitting the line, unless it breaks over it and it stays over it. It's usually going to do that when it has like 30 seconds left in a candle. But if this breaks over this line with like a minute and 30 left in the candle, it's most likely going to do exactly what it did. And the result is going to be pretty much what it was. But let's look. You saw me drop this line off of this wick. Look what that wick did. Look what that wick did. Look what that wick did. That's looking to the left. That's looking to the left and using prior price action to determine what the future price action might be. On that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up. This was a long one, y'all. If y'all stuck around this long, you all are the real heroes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks as always. If you hadn't hit that like button, now would be an excellent time to do it. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. I want to give a shout out to Old Coot. It's good to see you in the Discord. It had been a while. I saw your comment down in the comment section. Glad to see you still making it do what it do. You one of those ones that you may not know it, but kind of look up to you because you are what I am striving to be. Striving to be someone that is retired, that is enjoying life, and that just wakes up every morning and looks forward to trading. So it was good to see you posting in the Discord today, and hope to see you again. And I'll get to comment or replying back to your comment, but do know that I did see it. So as always, thanks. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we can get some decent price action because this market was ugly today, y'all. One other thing though, I took a put yesterday on Microsoft. Microsoft got me on a call, made a little bit of money, like $9 worth of money, but that thing would have paid out over $2,500 on one option contract. I bought 3 option contracts as the market was closing yesterday, puts, and those would have paid about $300. I got out of 2 of them to pay for the 3, and then I left what they call a runner for the last one, and got out of it just after it kind of turned and started going back up again. So did make some money on Microsoft in my other account. So on that note, I'm out of here. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Peace.